Hello friends, and welcome to episode number 3 of our playthrough as the Teutonic Order. Our initial plan for this playthrough was basically non-existent. We didn't know what our endgame was, we didn't know what we wanted to do. But one thing's for sure, we're in an all-time position of strength with 3 cities to our name. Vilnius, Gardinus and Riga. Riga being our starting province and also capital. We have been under a bit of threat recently from the Pagans, and this is, I believe, the only Pagan army left on this side of the map. Obviously, Sweden and Denmark are both Catholic. Catholic Poland 2.0. Orthodox. And then these chaps here are Tengarism. So, the further south we go, you could argue that there is some... There's some enemies potentially remaining. So I think our plan for ending the stream is going to be to try and take Kiev and Severia. Or is it meant to be Siberia? I don't know. Severia? We're going to try and take the 2 of those, maybe threaten these guys, see what's going on. But I feel like even tonight, if we ended stream right now, which I will not do, we're already in a position where we are in a point of strength. I feel like as the Teutonic Order, you're not meant to take over the map, you're meant to hold a little chunk and sort of safeguard the area from the pagan threat. So I think what my plan is going to be for stream for the next wee while is I think we'll just jump around some like really good and trusty Total War mods and just do playthroughs. So I'm thinking after this we might just start another playthrough in 12.12, maybe do like a Reconquista or something like that, play through that and see what we can do there, and then we'll sort of reassess what's going on. But for tonight, we are going to end turn. I think we are replenishing, licking our wounds down here. Public order everywhere is absolutely horrendous. It's just the way of these things. And for some reason, paganism is just absolutely like on the rise. So I don't know if it's something to do with this army or what it is, but hey ho, we'll deal with it when it comes. We do have a somewhat battered garrison here that still exists. That's actually not too bad. So we'll basically be hoping that they attack us again, or otherwise our army will be marching north. We end turn and we see what's to come. Hello Mama, how are you? Come on, we've got snow, heavy rain, wind. What we got tonight? I also kind of don't trust either of the Polskis. They kind of keep just sending armies through the sort of... Oh, they're coming back. The downside is they're going to deprive us of income and food for a turn, which apparently doesn't affect us that much. Well, how's this look? Oh, they've ran away. Funny feeling this is going to continue for quite some time, the back and forth here. I also don't really want to send this army out because they're just going to get absolutely slaughtered. The public order here is diabolical. Minus 25 for tax. Do we have to put the taxes up? Is that what it is? You silly goose cow. That's much better. I forgot we had to put our taxes up because we're about to basically falter. So this place needs repaired. That's our definitive priority. And then there we have enough food now. We're just... No, we're upgrading that. And then this one need to build something new. Probably a monastery to fit with the roleplay. But our army here, they're probably not doing too much. Enemy military investment. New Pope elected. New edict. Muster grounds got destroyed. That's fine. So this army's probably going to back and forth, and we're perhaps going to have to do something about recruitment, or I don't know, we need to see what we're going to do here. But I think we're just ending turn again just now. And we do have a foreign trespasser in the form of Poland right up there. So we'll be keeping a cheeky wee eye on them and hoping that they don't get too excited here. Oh look, a second army. Cool. Where are they going? I do wonder. I'd feel a lot better and sounder in our position if we had some sort of treaty with both of the Polskas. The downside we have is we're going to attack them again and they're just going to run away again. That's literally the game we're going to be playing here. Which is so frustrating. So they're going to deplete our income, run away, come back, rinse, repeat. So I think here what we're going to have to do is literally force march this army up north to try and take care of them. What a weird route. Okay, I'm going to trust the game. That's something I do that often. The downside is the public order here is going to be absolutely horrendous. It's probably because they're trespassing, right? Instability is slightly improving. Difficulty level. The other thing I could do is actually disband you. We don't particularly need you, and that's going to sort our income. So again, there's nothing here we really need to look at too much. Riga's going to get attacked again. The garrison can definitely handle it. The army's on its way, even though it is being pretty extensively depleted in the good months in the game. These provinces in the snow and the winter are not good for you. Again, I wish they'd just asked for military access. I'd have gave them it for a very small sum. Very small. Now, the question is, are they going to come and siege us again? I assume... Oh. Very, very interesting move there. They have marched over to our general vicinity. Okay. I am going to trespass to finish them because I don't want a threat like that running around. And I think very rarely here, I'm not going to take the money, I think I'm just going to take the replenishment from this. Yes. At your command. And then we kind of need to also get out of their territory here, because we're trusty allies, if we can call ourselves allies. We're also going to encamp so we don't get slaughtered with attrition. And then in here, you're good looking apparently. You're spurned, so you have no loyalty. You're definitely meant to be a governor. Definitely meant to be a governor. So honestly, let's replace you. Send this army on crusade. That is incredibly tempting. We might actually do that. Right, I'd like to replace you. Yeah, with Aldricht. Commander. We'll replenish them for a turn, then honestly I might send them on crusade. Where is the crusade? I don't even know. Where's the Pope? He's not at war with anyone, so I don't know if there is a crusade. I haven't paid too much attention to the crusade mechanics here, so that, you know, that'll work against us. Right, public order in Vilnius. Okay, it's not great. We need to get the church built. Matthias has a new skill. He is a governor. A little bit of authority is probably not going to go missing, and neither is... Valolians, how you doing? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. If I put my hands up and be completely honest, I've not paid that much attention to any of that. Release buffer state. Cool. Really do need to pay more attention to some of this. Right, we're waiting just now. We've just managed to thwart the last pagan threat to us that was running around. So we'll see how we can carry this on now. I kind of would like to go on a crusade, but I don't want to just delete an army or... Why?
Very, very slowly during the triumphal
for what? What possible reason does the electorate of Trier have for declaring war on us? It's Attila. That encapsulating sentence is the perfect response to that. We're both Christian. They're unreliable, opportunistic. There is no way they'll even come close to us. Someone will take them out before they get here. I don't get that at all. That's daft. It's Attila. Such a good response, man. Rebellion imminent. That is not good. I'm going to try to get you lads down here. There is no point in us rushing and forced march unless we can actually make it into the settlement, which we can't. So let's just do this as best we can. It's been better than any other game. I won't argue. Wait, what? Belief in the Catholic faith. Wow. Wow, that's a big move. That means it's one less. It's one less enemy to fight. No, wait, it's only... okay. I see. Now again, out of curiosity...
Come then, speak. The people will...
I don't understand it. We're not Mama. Don't you worry about it. We got you, fam. Right, okay, here, public order's terrible. Riga is also terrible. Christianity is on the rise again. Christianity is on the rise again. Christianity is on the rise. Okay, that's what we needed. We needed all of that. So Riga, we're making money, but we've got a lack of public order. I don't think we desperately need the money just now, but we do need public order. So we're going to switch them to public order, I think. They're already on it in there. Yep. And they're same here. Right. We need to get something built here and then get that converted, which is only 3 grand potentially. We can make that work. We can make it work. Let's do this. Oh, there's a revolt. Now again, we try to roleplay in this channel as best we can and sort of play the faction. I feel like with our relative strength and with us playing the game and the terrible public order we have here, I feel like it makes a bit of sense, right, in terms of roleplay, that we would march beside the city and camp and allow the revolt to perhaps gather a bit of strength before we move in and do anything. Oh, sanitation's tempting. I think we need to continue our wee bit of roleplay and build a church. I think it has to be a chapel. Yeah, 3,750. Won't be soon. Won't be soon. Right, public order there's good. There's getting slightly better. Right, we'll see what happens. We're being readied here. Again, as much as I want to hit them, we can do with the sort of in my head we're sort of we're fluffing out the enemies. Bass, how are you, mate? Handsegger War. We could make that ultimatum. Bass, that's cool, mate. Are you going with the whole fam or are you going with the lads? So yeah, anyone who's here and maybe hasn't been before or missed the start, I think the plan is to try and end this playthrough tonight and then maybe start another one going forward. We'll wait and see. And Villo, thank you for the follow, mate, and welcome in. Really do appreciate that. They've ran away. We are going to go and hopefully finish them off. Let's just get this done. We've got bigger things to do. We're trying to move through and do a bit of momentum. Stagger Eye Organize. I'll do some scouting. Not sure about that, my man. Right, we do need money, so I'm going to take that for the integrity hit here. Public order wise, it's now positive. And we're a step closer to our church. Now, what did I just research? Was it this? It was. It was this. I don't care about navies. Foreigner camp. Tower damage. City gatehouses. Lance units. That does sound good. 40 turns. That sounds insane when you see that, doesn't it? This will let us upgrade. Yeah, I think we'll do this just for the farm upgrades that come with it. Oh no, I just cancel that. No, it was the research, sorry. Decisions wise, we have nothing going on. Obviously, we're absolutely a monumentous amount away from controlling 18 provinces. Battle terrain. Oh, right, Bass, I'd appreciate some sketches and drawings if that's the case then. Physician. Extra sanitation. I don't think we need it. Sanitation there's good. It isn't so good here, and it's okay here. We could also convert that to a donated fief. But I feel like you're better just saving them. I'm wondering if we save the money and convert the town for the enhanced upkeep. I think we're also going to send this army towards the border, and I am tempted to attack Kiev. We might do that. Then again, I could recruit some units here. Let's go here and get some really enhanced public order on the go here. So it's plus 28, which is pretty chassive. Gottschalk has leveled up. And here we get a little bit extra tax. Cunning would give us a lower maintenance cost, which might not be a bad thing. But authority would give public order, which we're going to go for just now. We're going to play the game there a little bit. Then I'm going to try... The Polands I would really like a further treaty with where we can trust them. I don't entirely understand why they wouldn't want to trade in non-aggression us or one of them, due to the fact that we have literally been fighting everyone on their borders. I will just offer you daughters. They're saying no. What about our other daughter, our older daughter? They're saying no to both of them. What about Lesser Poland?
My salutations and the good wishes
They're
of our
flat saying
people
no.
to you and yours.
That's really cool.
Of what would you speak?
Oh. Could we two-way this? I don't know if that's the best way to describe it, but you know what I mean. Could we make an exchange? Can we have a daughter? Protective. Poisoner. Don't fancy that one much. No. Well, the Polands don't like us. So why do you hate us so much? We've got religious... There's no real reason. They condemn our war with trhe, even though they declared war. Well, that is pretty cool.
We offer you honest welcome.
Right, Poland actually are one of the factions that like us the most. Sicily apparently don't mind
In the
us.
name of the state, welcome.
I'm willing to bet money they still won't trade with us though. Arrange a marriage? Do you want our daughter? No, what about our other daughter? She's younger. She has a sharp tongue. Whatever that means. We're going to attack you guys. You don't have any allies, so that's good. The HRE.
Be welcome. I
You
listen
want
and
any
speak for my people in our dealings
treaties
today.
at all? No. Oh, that's cool. I forgot that. Yeah, sorry, man. And Attila, again, it's Attila is such a fantastic overruling response. Right, I don't think there's anything else. Foreign trespasser, Crusaders of the Eternal City. Oh, we can't see them. Or is that them there? That's them there. Okay. Did I send them on crusade? You know what? Balls to it. Ask the Pope for money. 7,500. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to wait. I don't think we did a crusade last time. I don't even know if it's new since the last time we played this. Because hands up, we've not touched this mod in like quite some time. Like really quite some time. Hey, hey. Regfred, how are we? There's Gdansk. Where Bass will scout for us. Mission issued. Victorious Crusade, right, okay. Own a region, right. So how do I get them? I've clicked the Crusade button. Do I actually have to send them? Like, do I have to actually send them? Is that how this works? I have to march them there or sail them there. Seriously. Seriously. What happens if I don't? Theoretically. Hear me out. Let's go Walled City. We need to do that first to sort. And if correct, don't say that. Brother, no. Desertion, no. Brother, no. There's no way I'm going to get... I thought it would at least like teleport us or send a few turns away, you know. There's only a few turns left. There's no way I'll make it in time. Right? Matthias is an unassigned skill, a governor. Public order, that's pretty massive. So for that we need to get this. Or we can take some zeal, which gives us nothing for a governor. Cunning does though. Maintenance cost. I'll go for authority, we'll get some more public order crusades there. We have a crusade at home, you're not getting one. Hope somebody takes the city, preferably a Christian. Okay. The bright side is we could ask for money, which I just didn't mean to do, but here we are. And now we have money to do like a lot of things. I think I want to try and get our conversion up here. I think that would be pretty massive for just steadying the ship. But it's going to be one or the other, and I think our priority here is getting a church of some sort. Yeah, I think it needs to be a chapel for the roleplay. For the roleplay, that's what we need to do. Right, public order's positive there. almost positive there, and it's flying up here. So I think once we've steadied Gardinus, we send the army up north, then we'll maybe loop around, see what's going on. And as you're saying in chat, we're going to pray that someone takes room. It seems like if you're playing in Italy or Spain or even Greece, the Crusade thing could be pretty fun because, you know, within, say, 5 to 10 turns, you could actually be in the Holy Land. It's a little bit harder for us, seeing as we're possibly as physically as far away as possible on the map. I mean, I guess Britain would technically be worse, and we're going over land here. So there is that. Anyway, guys, I'll be back in a moment because Amy's coming back and Gus is going to bark and the little man's sleeping. So BRB. What do we do? Do we commit to the Crusade? Anyway, chat, let me know. Mr. Chair. Jenna, did you arrive just as Amy went by? So, Kier cried there and it was kind of weird. And I had this like throwback to when he's previously done that and he's been sick. So I literally ran through and he was just sick in the bath. But it looks like he's ate something that's maybe not agreed with him. Because it was just like he's emptied his stomach and then just went straight back to sleep. So we're hoping that he's alright. Anyway, Amy cannot provide any Christmas updates at this poignant moment in time. But she went running by to get a towel just in case. But yeah, anyway, hope you're well, General. And I'll probably just edit this out so no one will know what's happened, and I'll just mute and unmute and we'll be back. So friends, we're back. The mission has been aborted. As far as I'm aware, I think we've been paid by the Pope. And then it's all been... like it's all okay. A worthy bride? Okay. We can intervene. I'm fine with that. I just want them to get married. So that's not you. We can't marry them that way. So this is a bit of a mess here, isn't it? So Lothar is a provost, but we can make him a baron of the exchequer, which is what I think we want. Aldrich is a general, but I think we want to convert him to being... How do we? Or do we want... No, he's the marshal, isn't he? And you're the governor, so that's fine, I think. He's 66, so he's dead soon. Like, how it's went so far in this playthrough, he's definitely dead soon. You guys are losing integrity. We didn't manage to get there in time. I'm hoping it's not the end of the world. Here we can't recruit anything at the moment because we're still converting. I'm just debating just now whether we sort of march back this way. So if we go to here, we could probably recruit and then try and march and go to Vilnius and then attack from Vilnius. Basically, General, the Kiev was sick everywhere. Wasn't great, wasn't a good time. That's the long short. So I think we're going to grab 2 of you lads and an extra heavy boys. I think that'll be our build. That's what I'm thinking will be our build anyway. To upgrade this, we're going to lose money, extra sanitation. I think we're going to leave it. They're both going to come in. Right, this should be fine. We should be sorting our public order and destroying our economy. I think he is alright, General, from what we just saw. I think he'd just ate something that's not agreed with him. It's whether it happens again, then you're sort of sitting going, But it's always the danger, kids just now, like his hands are, he's literally in everything. Like, literally everything. Okay, we have the very much unwanted winter setting in. Our finances are not completely in the bin. Vilnius is okay. Riga is doing very well now, actually. Riga's doing very well. How is paganism on the rise again? What am I missing? Am I missing something here? Where's it coming from? Is there a building somewhere here that I don't know about that converts? We're called Matthias the Old. How cool is that? Again, I don't understand just how much everyone hates us. I don't understand this war thing. It's so infuriating. Check the influence. How do you do that? What? You check the influence of the religion. What? It's the province check. Really? How did I do this again? I've not played this game in too long, man. Building icon. Vilnius. Rename. That's kind of cool, I guess. This is very cool. Influence 8. Is this because we lost the Crusade? Is that what it is? It's just literally that's what it is. And he probably has. So I'm assuming that because we just lost that Crusade, it's absolutely hammered our standing. I'm hoping when this is built, it'll somewhat safeguard it. But that's so infuriating. Riga's doing okay though. No, paganism's on the rise. How can paganism be on the rise so much when it literally like doesn't exist anymore? Like it literally doesn't exist. That's what's really confusing me. Like if there was still a faction near us, I could like make sense of it that somewhere it's still. Oh god. Let's go for you. Illegitimate birth. Fantastic stuff. Matthias. Okay. Gerald, Imgrad, they've had a... Okay then. Matthias is a governor, so we want him to be a provost. I guess. Okay. Right, let's see. What is dead may never die. How are you, BBR? Kurva Matthias, Kurva Bobber. Every time I see that meme, I just now think of you, General. Not the actual meme like you. Right, office secured. Well, that's great news. So we're going to send you guys towards Vilnius. Oh, what's got the better garrison, though? I think they're both honestly pretty ass. Now, we could upgrade this, which would help. It's going to give us wine and whatnot. Or we can do that. Oh, this is tempting. I'm tempted to get a military. Our public order's about to. Our income's about to plummet, though. Right, let's just check they've not made any like treaties with anyone. No, and they're at war with the Grand Knesset of Ryazan. So I'm wondering if they're here, but that shouldn't be affecting us. If anyone's got any theories or any plays that they recommend just now, I welcome the input. Right, we're going to force march you guys to. That's a long march to Chernigov, isn't it? Let's go this way then. I think we're just going to have to bank our money just now. Public order's positive. Positive. Minus. Paganism's such a pain in the arse. We upgrade that. We're going to lose a bit of tax. We're going to gain food, population growth, and some trade commodities. But our money's basically gone. I think we have to sit in our money just now and just bank it. I think. I don't see any other outcome just now. Not any that are positive anyway. So we're going to play the treasury game. What are you doing? Do you know what I do like about this mod? It forces you to have one army and be very cautious of like your finances. Like in other Total Wars, by the time you're like 60, 70 turns in, you'd be pretty much steadied. Do you know what I mean? Right, that should sort the public order here. They should blind. Is that our commander? No. It's yourself. You're 67. He's 67, he's blind now. Sian Dragon Knight. Thank you very much for the raid, my friend. Welcome up. Oh my god. Jesus. Good God. Thank you very much for the raid, friend. What were you playing this evening? Were you doing anything cool? Tell us about it. As always, regale us with tales of your glory and success. Arnulf, I guess you're going to get it. That was kind of sad end for him, I think. There we go. Stream just got done with Total War 3 Kingdoms. What? Who are you playing as? And why is the correct answer, and only correct answer, Lubu Dildo Spear? Tell me that. I appreciate you raiding in here. By the way, friends, welcome in. If you're new to the channel, we stream a lot of strategy games here. We are in a bit of a returning to old games phase where Total War is the old core of the channel. So we're going back and revisiting some mods that we haven't in some time to see what's new, what's changed, and how it plays. Oh wow, that was a fast game for Matthias. Matthias is then ready for duty. So this should have helped us. The walled city's been converted. Our income has steadied a bit. And we have like, oh, it's not a great garrison here, but we have a garrison. So I think what we're going to have to do... How many turns is this going to be? Geez, it's going to be like 3 turns. Is there a bridge down here? No. There's only one bridge. Jeez, it's going to be bottlenecked in here. Okay. We'll fortify there just now. Wait, full health actually. We are. So, the problem I think I've got just now is if we declare war, I'm not completely confident we can defend that with what we currently have. Please just peace us. You want money?
We value friendship and look forward to receiving.
Absolutely not. You were the idiots that declared war on us. You
Welcome,
can pay us.
worthy guest.
Why won't you? No one wants our daughters. Absolutely no one wants them.
We offer you honest welcome. Speak, friend, and hopefully later we will drink to seal our...
No one wants them, man. Total War was my first love. No shame in admitting that. I don't... If we spend this money, it's not going to help, is it? No, it's not going to help. Now we could switch you to the higher taxes, I think. No, the public order's not that high. It's giving us +4 public order, so we can't actually do that. We can't lose 4 public order there. Here I think we actually technically could. I'm going to trial this here and see if financially that balances the books. And unassigned skill, he's a governor. He's got authority. Let's go for cunning. Do we need zeal? Not really, do we? We'll definitely take some tax rate, seeing as that's what we're hurting on at the moment. But yeah, guys, if you're in the channel and by the sounds of it, if you want some more Total War content, Sian Dragon Knight is your man. Oh my god.
We know that wealth can be a burden.
The question is, can we trust the faction that have declared war on us numerous times? I am going to take this because honestly we need the trade income. Like real bad. They're probably going to betray us again, but if we get a couple of turns from what I saw with the trade income, it's going to pay for itself. And honestly, we'll take it. I'm also going to unplug my mouse from charging because it's been on for about 3 days. Right, illegitimate. Wow. For a holy order, we're not doing too great here, are we? We're not doing too great at all. Now we can arrange a marriage here from within. You're 24. You're 29. That could work. Keep it within the order and whatnot. Right. Matthias is old. Like really old. I mean, he's very experienced, but we are sort of semi-waiting for him to die at this point. 71 minus 2, 45. That's balanced. Here we are... Public order. Is this decreasing or anything? Rebellion in 15 turns. Right, we don't want to attack them in winter. That's for sure. So we're going to have to wait just now. I don't want to spend the money just now on this that it wants me to. It would literally bankrupt us. Would that... I'm just trying to figure out. Would that change... help us actually? Right. You are a governor. A baron of the exchequer is much better for us. So we'll change that. Let's go. We can get some tiny public order differences throughout our provinces that will make a massive difference to us. In Sweden trading with us, that's going to go up every single turn. So hopefully that's something that's going to pay for itself in time. Even like, if we can get 5 turns of trade, it'll have paid for itself. We're actually almost breaking even, which is pretty cool. My only worry is the second we declare war, they could just launch over the border and take this from us, and we've fought so hard to get it that I don't want to just lose it. Now, how many turns away are we here? Why can't we move there? That's under siege. 2 turns till it runs out of supplies. Now if we go down here, is there anywhere we can cross? I'm wondering if we go down here and just hit Kiev. It wants us to go that way. I am wondering if we just go there. Just hit the capital first. And then Vilnius is where we'll need to sort of make our stand, I guess. We do 1 turn here, smash the public. Nah, I can't wait. Let's just go. So cut the turn in half. The wait time. So who's the governor here? Lithuania. It's Gottschalk. Who? Oh, it's a massive public order buff as well. It's got a 5% tax rate plus 2 sanitation. Nothing there is going to help, so leave that. Integrity. Oh, Jesus, why haven't we got monk on? That's what we need. We need frontline religious conversion. That could make all the difference in terms of public order. Could make or break for us, actually. That's frustrating. Watch the electorate of Trier arrive just as we like declare war or something. Guarantee it. Absolutely guarantee it. I'd almost put money on it. So the conversion here should now be pretty strong, right? Right, it's back in our favour for now. Brilliant. Right, here we're going to march to Gardinus. We're going to take some attrition on the march. They'll replenish. Again, this is what I do like about this mod. It makes you think about every single move you're making. Natural causes. When Frida died, new Pope elected again. Well, so who was Winfrida? You can also marry. But to marry we need influence, and yeah, we're going to have to wait in that gathering. 15 influence, so that's not going to be soon. Okay, well this seems to be our line that we're going down now anyway. Interesting, I guess. Lothar is, well, he's not loyal, is he? So that's great. Okay. 1 turn we're going to have a new technology, so that's great. A decapitation. Fred, whatever do you mean by that comment? Art imitating life, what?
We hunger for battle.
I just want our public order to sort itself. That's all I want. Now if we go here, how many turns is this going to be? Still going to be 2 turns. Now, who are they at war with? Because we might be able to join the war. Right? So they're at war with someone we don't know. I think oh shit, their strength rank is 9.
We are, as always,
at this point, I think we're just going to do it.
I await your
We have literally, well, we do have stuff to lose, but you know what I mean. Let's go as far as we can here. See what the crack is. Let's see. Right, research wise, just got the farms upgrade. Do we go for this military one? We have to do that for that. We got the candle maker, glass workshop, spice market, square, fishing wharf. I think we're just going to go for the 2 of them. We'll bite the bullet. Although I'm not sure if we'll entirely be playing this in 40 turns time, if I'm being completely upfront and honest. Here we do need to be ready to recruit. Worst case, we still can't do any agents, but that's okay. Here paganism and Christianity is completely neck and neck. Here we're converting to Christianity, and here we are converting to Christianity. Good. Okay, we're 1 turn from Kiev. See what happens. Arnulf has a new skill to assign. We'll absolutely take the wealth, and we will take the authority as well as tax rate. The next turn we should be on a positive income. That's what I'm thinking. Cliche, how are you, man? I see you also enjoyed the irony of that comment. Well, they haven't struck back at us turn 1, so that can only be good news, right? Right. War declared. Sweden and Denmark. That's never happened before. Here we're gonna just. What happens if we raid? Do we take attrition? We are gonna take. My God, you make so much money raiding. Holy crap! I did not expect that. Wow. Right, okay, we're raiding now. Well, we're not raiding. We might raid in the summer though and try and draw them out. Wow. Martin, technically my friend, technically we did go on Crusade. We just didn't make it to the Crusade. Alright? You can read into that however you wish. Okay, let's go and see what they've got in store for us. There's no army. We are going to build medium towers. I can't really be arsed with a gate. A ram, sorry. I guess that's what it wants us to do. Now that is an absolutely, pardon my French, dog shit garrison. What is this guy's armour all about? So one of my worries is that they have an army up here and they're going to just come over the border and smash and grab Vilnius after the money was spent on it. But we cannot afford. We could put a governor in, but we're going to lose money very quickly. But I do wonder if we should. Now Matthias, we put you in. You're literally going to. Are you going to hamper us? I think you might. You could be good to put in, I think. Yeah. Let's do that. The Pope's will. Minus 465. That's rough to see. Right, so next turn we go in here. Hopefully it's not winter or there's not some unpleasant surprise waiting for us. I guess the next question we have is, if we take Kiev, do we keep it for ourselves or do we put in a vassal? Do we play the vassal game? Because that could honestly be cool to do. Like set up another little tributary state on our border. So we're attacking this turn. Hopefully we're fine here. Noble birth. Not a bastard this time. That's great. Right, we're going to fight this because it's a big battle. Let's see. Warm up. Crusade down the boozer sounds like it. Just about. How's everyone with you anyway, Martin? Martin, jokes aside, right? Like, not banter, not shitting you. Do you actually think Spurs are going to go down or do you think it will be fought to the end? Genuinely. Not a joke. Well, I wouldn't say it's the biggest battle we've fought. It's not necessarily the most important, but it's the one that we are at our largest geographical expanse, which is kind of cool. 17th right now. They're not doing great, cliche. Come on. Ugh. I like that it's not letting us skip into better weather. I think we're just going to try and fight them on this plateau and absolutely surround them. I like the idea of it. Spears there. Spears, right, okay. So we've got 6 units that are going to be in our bonus slots. 3 units of medium crossbow infantry with our cavalry in tow. And these matches. Yeah. It's weird, I've always had like a bit of a soft spot for Spurs. I've always enjoyed playing as them in like FIFA. And as I said to you, one of my most enjoyable campaigns was in let's call it the Bale era. The Christian Bale era. Right, we'll drop that one. You lads are here, supporting. Right, pause. So you lads are going there. You lads are going there. You're going to go there. You're going there. You're going there. 3 of you can go into loose formation, move up, and we will fire at them. I do also need to note that we don't have much to worry about here because their units are absolutely awful. Like, genuinely awful. Is it not Wolves have like became absolute like world beaters since the relegation was like confirmed? Let's actually let's fire at you guys. Not the heavy spearmen, sorry, these guys. So what do these guys look like? Pretty cool unit models, aren't they? That's one thing this mod's incredible at. Some of the unit models. Also, look at this guy's like spear weapon. That's massive. Look at the blade in that. It's like a glaive. Pretty cool image. Well, our crossbows are getting in position to do some shooties. It's very exciting. They fire from there? Apparently not. It's an interesting barricade placement there. I imagine this could be an absolute killing zone if you manage to finesse it well. Doubt our boys here are going to be fired at too much, so we'll get moved up. And obviously same here. Everyone's moving. So these are medium siege towers, so they should get us there a little bit safer with hopefully some less casualties. Our crossbows are doing the whole return fire thing. They're actually technically, we're not really winning the exchange. Let's be honest. Let's not fire at them and fire at these lads behind. I don't think they're going to have the damage output to destroy any of our towers of the gate. Apparently not really either. So that's cool. And these boys have done an incredible job in the past at like blowing their way into castles. So we'll put our spearmen here for getting in there, and then we'll just try and assign. Where are you going? You're meant to be going there. What the hell? You know what? There's fine too. So 2 of you are going to slowly make your way to here. Oh, there's some funny path in here. Okay, and you lads are going to slowly make your way to. Wow, there's some really funny path in here. Okay then. Well, the good news is our archers are largely drawing the fire, so our men can approach pretty much uncontested. And our boys are about to pour over the wall. I am going to quickly grab that screenshot I just took and actually save it, because I'm absolutely devastated. The first stream we did, I had this incredible looking screenshot of one of our sieges, and I genuinely forgot to save it. Such cool unit models. How's this going to work with how high that is? It's like they really need to come out the second month, which I think is what's going to happen, right? That's so cool. This must have been terrifying, right, in real life. Go on, boys. Pretty cool, man. Right, the lads are all here. They're going to absolutely boot arse, I think. You lads can engage them. You lads can engage them. Archers can hit them now. You boys are going to hopefully engage these archers. But we're always gonna win this. It was just a case of how many casualties. Get you boys ready here. Because once this gate's down, we're going to hopefully just pour in. You lads get up there. Be cool. You lads, no. 3 units of spearmen there ready to go. Archers here already running. Try to get these guys formed up here. If we get them into formation, they can probably do some pretty serious work here. Either go that way or that. I'm going to hit these guys, try and soften up the gate. You lads can go there. You lads can go here. The battle is apparently turning in our favour. What great news. Ideally they go up here. These boys are engaged here. Let's charge them. Okay, it's going pretty well so far, it has to be said. It's funny, still put my hands up and confess this, but Medieval is one of my least played Total Wars. I have next to no time in it. Most of my time has honestly been on stream playing the... What was the Lord of the Rings mod? It was incredible. But it was in Medieval, so it became incredibly unstable after beyond like a certain point. The boys in we go. Let's hit them. Our pole sword boys are making up the way. The boys can go this way and we'll try and hammer them. Get some help over here. Honestly, not that they really need it though, they just need time here to break them. Cavalry, do we send you in? Might send the lighter cavalry in, although... No, there's not spearmen. Towers are down. Pour them in here. Let's go, boys. Hey, boys. So these are actually axe troops then. Legion shock them for... Holy crap, we're just absolutely annihilating. Look at them go. Sorry about that. Just dropped my water ball. These boys are absolutely going to town here. Wow. Here we've managed to get over it. This is done. 3 cavalry can come this way. You lads can hopefully converge here. And then everyone bar 1, 2, 3. I know that's not what I meant. Everyone bar you 3 stuck in here. You lads, let's go hit them. You lads hit them. And of course, why wouldn't they? They have a unit basically almost as far back as physically possible that we're not going to be able to hit and have to manoeuvre to hit. Brilliant stuff. Hopefully our cavalry can run them down. They're basically done. Okay, good. Wait, what? Curious if they're going to fire there, if there's remnants inside the walls, but I think that's just about it. Oh boys, you can rout them in basically one volley. There we go. Right, turn around. Get some fire back into these units in the walls and see what we can do. Don't think we're going to break through here too well, but let's charge them. The general and his compatriot can go this way. We're going to try and loop around and see what we can do here. You guys can come this way. You guys are going to form up here if you can, and then we're going to charge into these archers and see if we can finish this. There we go. And of course there's a catapult over the opposite side of the map. Okay. I love that there's literally just this blobby, heavily armoured and clad crusaders pushing. Things you love to see. I think this unit's just about it, right? Unless there's another random general hiding somewhere, which the game apparently loves to do.
enemy tower is no more than wreckage now.
And we have a heavy spear unit. Well, that's great. Get some axemen up here to deal with that rather than our general. Which I think we all know is probably not going to go too great. Lindstrom. Get over here. Yeah. EUR from Med 2, which how complete is it, and would we get the legs out of it for like a campaign, do you think, Mr. Eggman? Oh shit, they're coming. Play please. Now ideally you guys would be in a longer shape here, you guys would be here, and you guys would be here. But it does not appear that we're going to get the opportunity to manoeuvre fully. So we're going to have a bit of a scrap here. I think these guys are going to get absolutely butchered when the armour penetration of our shock troopers kicks in. I hope anyway. Here we're literally trying to flank them and get behind. I'm hoping the fact we've surrounded them on pretty much all sides. Yeah, there we go. It's done. Can break down gates and barricades so we get a damage bonus. Do they actually, General? Interesting. Anyway, that's a huge win for us. We've just taken like this faction's named city. But I really do. I don't want to take this for ourselves. I want to put in like a tributary state. Okay, big win. We can loot and occupy, sack or occupy. Now I'm thinking we loot and occupy, as is our right. Increase slots. What? And I honestly think what we want to do here is take a turn to replenish. And then once we've done that, I think we'll I'll absolutely take some melee attack, please. So yeah, I think here we're going to spend a turn here and then we'll maybe look to release this. Which I'm not entirely sure how we do. Let's dismantle. Dismantle. Keep that. Definitely dismantle. Definitely dismantle. What does this do? I tend to click it but I don't want to like spend money or something. That's really cool, General. You're in a bit now, that's what I'm waiting for. Do me a favour, Martin. If that ever releases, holla at your boy, yeah? Can we do it here, I guess? Release buffer state. I'm guessing we need to like repair this and get it back back to what it should be. And then we can maybe release it. Now the funny thing is, I would think about piecing them, but I'm not going to. 3.6k. Do we want to spend that on anything? Can I upgrade the church here? I'm just going to do it. We have enough money for like 2 turns. We could get rid of that general if we feel it's safe to do so. Which, obviously I don't, but, you know. One of my biggest concerns just now is that they go and attack us in the north at that, is it Vilnius? Because we are not ready there. We literally can't afford to have another army running around. It's a bit of a sorry state. Now we just demolished a lot, so that's good. And then, do we need to convert this? That's going down too. Square can probably stay. I'm not spending all that money. There's no way. I'm not converting that. Metropolitus. Oh, it's kind of tempting. 1,000 income. That's it. Holy shit! 40. I'm not spending 14k to give it away. There's absolutely no way that's what I'm doing. There's no danger. It's a pretty cool looking cav there. One of the tempting things is Yeah. To build a church. What else is jumping out at us? Maybe not. There's a lot of demolition going on, which I don't think is a bad thing. Here, let's go to a Catholic monastery. Absolutely. Right. Let's see. Bavaria is fighting Lesser Poland. That's interesting, I guess. I suppose we're at a point that any neighbour, any of our neighbours that get involved in the war makes you raise an eyebrow and go, oh shit. It's not a full stack. That's not a full stack there. Interesting. Very interesting.
At your command.
I don't think they'll pull that off. Will they?
Commander.
I hope not. We'll find out, I guess.
Ready for battle.
Right, we've just demolished a load of buildings here. I think we're going to have to convert that. But I kind of don't want to give them the level of it, as petty as that is. No, they're kind of almost killing themselves, if that helps. Blind. Good see, Broski. Hope you're good. So actually nothing is that good for us here. I didn't mean that. We're ending turn just now and saving money. Oh, got Shulk. Wow. Our governor. Construction cost. Honestly, it probably makes the most sense. Right. Oh, interesting. Some fighting going on in our border provinces. Oh, Sweden want a non-aggression. They've already betrayed us once. Take a marriage. Okay, they actually accepted. Interesting. They have 2 provinces now. If you become our vassal, we'll do that. Nope, okay, oh shit, here we go. Well, they're going to be at least one more turn to attack us, and they should take attrition before then, I think. Crash Hitman! How you doing? You can't release our vassal Kiev until you've taken other cities. Ah, that makes sense. Crash, appreciate your input. That makes a lot of sense. Kind of fancy our chances here, actually, so we will just sit and wait. So we're going to have to take 3 provinces from them to actually control, alt, delete, / reset them. I'm not going to go large city, I'll go for this. I guess we're going to have to spend some money here then, aren't we? Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I don't want to spend loads of money though and then give it away. Like, if I spend money, I'm going to want to keep it. Unless we keep Kiev and we release one of the other provinces. It's a massive city to hold in an important area, isn't it? It also kind of protects us quite a bit, having it. And Crash, I appreciate the well wishes and thoughts. I think we'll go for a Catholic bad boy, and then we'll go for a town square probably. Yeah. I think that's our money about done. Do we have a fields? We have 1 fields here. Might as well build one of them then. Right, there we go. They're going to attack us there, which is actually largely fine. How much does this change? Wow, a lot. Okay. Let's just end turn then. Jeez. Oh, I've done it again. Oh, it's horrible noise, sorry. You're on the Highland grind yet. You talk about real life or in game? Because in real life that started in like October. Can roleplay as a Scorched Earth type decree. Crusade states in Jerusalem and I'm low on money. Well, it's funny, Crash. One of the things that I've sort of decided is I think we're going to revisit some old Total War. Oh. Okay. Someone died, someone else has been born. Lothar is wavering in loyalty. Wow, so many good things going on. Mercenary conflict, okay. A lot going on there. So I think when these buildings start coming in, this... Oh, we've already got a... Wait, they are the same picture. I've never noticed that. Straight up never noticed that. Wow. Well, our public order isn't bad. You guys are taking attrition, which is nice. We are not taking attrition. How many turns till we take attrition? Run out of supplies in 2 turns. So, we either start moving this army to relieve, or we go to Chernigov. Now, I am pretty confident they're going to take that. Like, we can hold it. And their actual army is obviously over this way. So, I'm thinking we head to Chernigov. If we go to here, we can encamp and we should recover any losses that we've taken, right?
You have further orders?
Now, I'm assuming we can't also put a governor in here, but our max spell. No, we can. I'm guessing we maybe just don't have the money to do so. So you're now married to the leader of... Wait, does that mean Sweden will blow up with us more? I don't even know if that's the original king that we didn't trust.
And then enjoy good Roman
They still
wine.
don't like us much, do they? My god. So Sweden and Denmark have basically traded with one another and are completely and utterly like negating each other's
We
interests.
are, as always, a welcoming host.
Please just trade with me, man. Anything.
Welcome, worthy friend.
Nothing. How curating. So let's build maximum buildings of 10. That is a lot. That is a lot of buildings. Here, I'm honestly wondering if we just exempt it from tax. It's going to buy us a bit of time, but then we're losing money. So we actually we have to tax. So here, public order is bad. Here, it's good. So we could technically up the tax from -5, which I think we need to do. They are going to be another 2 turns before there's any lasting damage there, and Matthias has leveled up our governor. We are going to construction bonus, which is ironic a bit late because we've already spent our money and whatnot there. Alright, so there's no cost for it, Crash. Interesting. Interesting. And here it comes. So this is actually a massive battle. So it's almost an even fight. We'll see how this plays out. But we kind of need to win this, because if we lose it, the gates to our newly conquered territories are wide open. That being said, they have like 4, 5, maybe 6 cavalry, depending on what the general is. Which I would say is not going to work in their favour. We just need to try and keep them at arm's length and not let them smash in here. Our cavalry is going to be important though. And by cavalry I mean... No, we do have a governor here. We should have an extra cavalry. It should be 2 cavalry. Yeah, 2 cavalry. I find it crazy that I've got a reasonably top-end PC. It's probably slightly outdated now. But this game's like 10 years old, and it still comes up the graphic memory is running low. Anyway, here we go. Okay, oh no. The walls are down in one place that they're completely ignoring. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of those going for us, unfortunately. I guess you're going... Why are they not? I don't... Oh, I mean, it definitely has absolutely god-awful optimizations, that's for sure. Can we not put you out the walls? We can. Right, I am honestly tempted to just do that and that. Chances are they're going to come straight at us, so let's make that work. Right, then here... We're going to go here, we're going to pop a barricade there, and then that way it'll be a retreat back. It's pretty much the same map we're on. Cavalry wise, you lads are going to go here, and then we'll probably use you in good time. And then it's the same, we've got one more mounted artillery, but we've definitely used our guys. So So we've got medium bows, they're going to go this side, and then the light crossbows are going to go more this side. So you lads are going to go there, there. You lads are going to go there, and there. Spears are going to go more like here. These lads can go... They're already a second line of defense. Yeah, why not? Why not? There we go. I think that's everyone. Let's go. So you lads, let's get some explosive round. And the range isn't that great in them, actually. I know, but the annoying thing is I do it pretty much every stream, and it just never seems to last. It doesn't like save it. It's just infuriating. Watch it not work now. Oh god, Kyle, what have you done? Why would you do that mid-battle? Why? I can't hear the music or any ambience. There's a chance this is going to crash here. Oh no, we're back. Okay. I was expecting that to be done. I thought that was us. I thought we were in the bin. We're in heavy shot here. Let's do some extended shot and try and get an extra volley. That being said, that is a lot of ladders. So let's go flaming shot. See what we can do here. Close the game for it to save, I think. That is incredibly annoying. Wow, look at all our civilians casually walking around as war rages around them. Oh, here we go. Hopefully get some nice hits here on the way in. That could have been a little better. Cumin light horse archers. That could be interesting to see how they're used. Ideally, their cavalry is going to come straight at our siege equipment there. I did some mods and like, yeah. Well, Crash. One of our plans here is to finish this playthrough, and I reckon I fancy a Reconquista. We've done the Holy Land playthrough, which was just surviving every single like turn in war that came at you. So I'd be curious to sort of do that again, but I also am aware that we have done it before, so I'm pretty keen for something else. I'm just trying to check. Their heavy boys are there, and I would much rather hit their heavy lads. I'm way more worried about them than anyone else there. I think we're going to end up falling back and fighting in the streets more than anywhere else. We're going to get our cavalry out, because once they commit their infantry to the walls, we can hopefully come in and harass at the rear. El Cid. Can you play as El Cid? I know at one point in one of our playthroughs we went out of our way to marry him and try and continue his sort of dynasty. Now we have blocked off our central retreat, which is going to probably somewhat come against us. We have done nothing of note here, so we're going to try and retreat the boys this way. You guys are staying where you are, unfortunately. You boys are going this way. We have some lads here we're going to deploy, and hopefully they're going to skirmish them. We're absolutely fleeing the walls just now. Please do not get caught. What are you doing? Why did they do this to you in this game? Go this way. You've got a tiny window to try and get away. I don't know if it's kind of believable. Really? You might have just talked us into our second campaign there with little to no peer pressure. So well done. Oh wait, we can get you guys up here. That'll actually be pretty great. And we'll go for heavy shot. You lads can come here. We can hopefully use these guys to do quite a decent bit of damage. So you boys are going to go there. Now you lads here, and then you lads are going to go here. Wait, what? Oh, the barricade. Ah, for fuck's sake. These boys are in trouble. They're definitely coming this way. Right, spears, I guess you're coming this way. Cavalry, is there an opportunity here? See, their cavalry is just lingering outside the walls, so we can't sort of fully commit to coming round and harassing, which is unfortunate. You lads are pretty much good to go with the volleys when they close the gap, which they've not done yet. And then here we're pretty much set up for some destruction as they approach. dismounted Regina. Do some damage then, please. As much skirmishing as you can with some heavy shot. Now we need to be hammering them just now with volleys whilst they engage our troops. These boys are surprisingly holding them up pretty well. You know what? Let's bring our cavalry around and hit them. The odds over here. This barricade won't hold forever, we just need to keep an eye on it. Honestly, sometimes it's kind of hard getting the health of the barricade. 20%, that's fine. We should be absolutely hammering them here. I want to focus on the medium unit. Over here, how we doing, chaps? They have absolutely YOLO charge straight into us, which is just great. Our cavalry's here. We're going to hopefully go in one at a time and cycle these guys in and in and in. Rear charge here should be devastating even if they are spearmen because they're already engaged. Our cavalry desperately not sure what to do. Wow, that's a very nice charge actually. Wow. Smeared spearman not doing too great. Popping ability as we can. Then retreat. I think our charge is losing some of its bite. How is the barricade now? 82. Okay, that's retreat time for me. And then here we're going to have 2 units here of spears that are going to get in formation. Cavalry. We're going to retreat them, and we're going to get our archers back here again. Get you lads all back here. I guess they're going for the hole in the wall, which makes a lot of sense. Can you boys hurry up? There we go, shield wall. Here, how we doing? Not great actually. Oh shit. Actually, really not great. Get back up here. General. Let's just get back to the square. I think we're going to have to fall back. Like properly fall back and just defend the square. These guys are kind of doomed. They're probably stuck there. They've regrouped. How exciting. We've not done great in terms of casualties here actually. Now do we charge them? No, it's going to be a mistake. Ah shit. Oh, you guys are going to have to come this way. They're definitely getting caught here. Medium shock. Heavy command. This should be okay, actually a very good charge there. Now the question is, do we take the time to flank and will these guys hold? Have to trust them. Oh god, here they come. Let's get you lads on the walls, try and do some damage as they go past. You lads are going to... Can we sneak them around here? I don't know what's going on, but every time we click and drag it, the game's not enjoying itself. They're actually getting absolutely destroyed there, which is good for us. They're going to push up to this bloody square, aren't they? God damn it. You boys need to come here fast. And then you boys need to come here and just get some side shot on.
Unit is running from the enemy.
Right, where's our cavalry? They're trying to make their way around, but it's not going well with those foot. So that's cool. Regina, damn, like a pain. Retreat. Spears like an angle. Probably, but I guess I'm somewhat trying to commit to the fight that we've set ourselves up for. Our generals are both sort of stuck and in there. We defeat that. We defeat those lads. We're going to be fine. This is where it looks pretty bad. Can I maybe get you guys around the back here? Yeah, it doesn't look good here. These lads have done a great job holding them up. Let's get the lads here and see if we fire in the rear. This cavalry fight's kind of what's going to decide it, I think.
Our men run from the enemy.
Well, I don't know. If we hold them, the gate's just hammering them. They're gonna collapse. This is going to win eventually. We just need everything else to hold, basically. If we can kill you guys, focus on them. They're going. Just need to make sure they're gone. We definitely need to deal with the Dragina first. Can you guys form up like here? Maybe fire at them with the last of your ammo. Just need to hammer them as much as we can. Oh, the spears. Right, how we doing? Casualties here are getting up a bit. Maybe we retreat and try and come back in. Cavalry, let's come this way. Are you lads getting on? Not great. Can you fire at them?
Enemy units Return to the battle.
Love that for us. Those Dragina are going to come this way as well. Oh shit.
Our general has fallen.
Oh shit, okay. General or governor? Kind of irrelevant, I guess. It's bad news either way. We're going to pull these guys up here and see if we can hopefully hammer them in here, but that was a fair blow. It's not going to make things easier anyway. Here they are under threat, so that's a good thing. You guys are firing at them still, which isn't bad. Here we are going to have to... We can't just leave them vulnerable to rear charge here. But we also need them up here, so the weaker unit is going to come up here. And you guys are going to come here just in case that they do come this way. And move in and contest that. Well, this looks on an absolute nice hedge. That's for sure. You guys could hurry up, that would be great. Might honestly rear charge them, break them first. I think they're not long for this fight. But this is on a proper knife edge here. Let's get you guys in here. Oh no, we're going in. They are scattered, so we will take the opportunity. You guys are going to try and get in a longer line. They've broken again here, which is good. Still worried about these Dragina. They should break here pretty much straight away, I think. Oh dear, this isn't good. If our spearmen get rear charged, they're done. Definitely done. He's kind of sore on losing two sort of royal members of our royal family. You boys turn around. Cavalry, come here. We need to get rid of them so fast. How you boys doing? You're holding. Spears are still holding. Your unit's starting to break. Where are they going? They're up there still. Right, okay. You lads here. And let's go. This needs to be a good little recharge, I'll tell you. Question is that enough? Shaken, attacked in the rear, numbers are plummeting. You lads hammer them, please. You're holding. Keep popping this because we can. Spearmen there holding. Okay, right, they're done. So you lads can come here and just sort of prepare to defend that, I guess. You guys could technically run around here and that would be fine, but these guys are going to get done if we do that for, aren't they? Shit. You guys fire at them. The Dragina are coming once again. You go there. You lads are going to be in trouble here, I think. Oh shit. These spearmen are done. This might go down as a bit of a loss here, I think. Sadly. I think they're done. Can you fire at them? Are you out of ammo? No, they're just... Shit, boys.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Shit. Well, I think we might be about to lose this, my friends. It's frustrating because we've spent a lot of money here. You guys need to hammer them. You boys need to come around here. See if we can charge them out. They still outnumber us. The only thing we have... Oh, wait, what? Heroes. Now do we retreat them most we can? Yes, I think we will. Let's go, boys. Get away. Lothar is dying so you can live another day. Let's pour you guys in there. You lads are going to fire at them, hopefully hammer them. You boys can go over here and hopefully hit them. Flank. Spearmen are trying to get away. That's not great. You boys are doing fine. We're holding, which is what we need. You lads are hammering now. We can't chase these guys. So we're kind of in it. Okay, they're routing. We're going to pull you straight out. We're going to go over here and ready to charge them. You lads, sadly, are going to have to stay here and just man this when they're coming. Oh shit. And they're all coming back. These lads need a break. They genuinely just need a break. A breather. Ah, fuck.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
They're fresh. It's their morale that's bad. I think if we manage to pin them into a fight, we can hit them. Yeah, this is my first time fighting horse archers, and I've got to say, so far, not a fan. You boys are formed up and exhausted though. Shit. They're going to get rear charged as well. We need to hit this, they need to go. This is the biggest threat just now to this battle. Can we just hit that
We're
now?
not fleeing.
Come on, boys. There's 90 of them left. Bloody hell. Hopefully they break. And then we're going to have to target them. This is done. I think this is winnable. I've just made a lot of mistakes. Just straighten you boys to turn around. Cavalry can come here. Just charge you into them. Bolster, let's go. The cavalry should slaughter them now that we've managed to pin them into melee. Yeah, I mean that's what they were. They weren't necessarily dangerous as a single entity, but the way they were utilised and how they used them, they were one of the most deadly items of warfare in the 13th century. It's this general, man. Well, I feel like we've put up a pretty noble fight, but it's going to be a loss here. It's actually, I think, our first loss of the campaign, which is kind of wild. That's a sore one, losing that though. Really sore one. We spent a lot of money there. And that's the Pope's Will, one of our earliest armies. Their army is absolutely hammered bar a couple of units though. It'll be interesting if they take it or if they sack it or what they do. Yeah, they're pretty smashed. They've taken it. Shit. Our army could probably get there reasonably fast. Not like instantly, but... You guys are pretty much poised to hit Chernigov. Now, do we take that and then return north? So we've done a lot of converting here. This place is about to revolt. Shit. Shit.
At your command.
2 turns to take this at least.
Laying siege to the settlement.
No army here.
We take this settlement.
Some better garrison
Besieging
anyway.
settlement.
I kind of do want to try and release this, but it's not really an option. In 1 turn, our public order should go up a bit, and then we need to survive in our 4 turns. So the question is, are they coming for Gardinus? And the question is probably almost definitely. I'm going to try and hold off putting a governor in there, because honestly, we cannot afford it. Do we have a edict here? We don't even have a governor here, do we? We can't afford it. Oh, no, we can. You're a rider, you're a defender, you're a strategist. Let's go strategist in there. And then in here we need to go for public order. That's all we can do. Right. We're doing that weird thing where they're running rampant in our territory now and we're sort of running rampant in their territory. And I guess it's going to be whoever blinks and like withdraws first. I can tell you guys, we're definitely going to take Chernigov and then head back and try and pin them in Vilnius. The problem is they're choosing violence. Wow. They're going straight for Gardinus. Interesting. Okay. So there we need to go in, and Kiev, we've got 1 turn. I'm just looking, we might as well have just taxed it, because the public order is literally going to screw us anyway. Garrison wise here, we're not good. Oh shit, we're really not good. So we need to take this and get moving. Going to auto-resolve this, just because I don't really want to fight it. And we have more pressing battles ahead. Hopefully casualties aren't too bad. Very manageable. Look and occupy, please. And then we will destroy. Repair. You guys can't go anywhere anyway. We've got enough money here to put in a governor, I would say. We definitely need one. Not a governor, an actual army. The Pope's Will is coming back. They're going to Gardinus. We could hire some troops here, but I'm thinking that's probably enough. Right. How are we? Sweden's trading with us. Pretty much don't want to be, but they are.
Worthy friend.
Please. Please, we just need money. We need finances. We Sweden in a battle there. We did they? Not quite. Not quite. They are really sort of bouncing, and then you have Lorraine with. Okay. Okay. Wait, is that? No, they're not spotted or whatever you want to call it. Right, that is a really cool looking helm. Proper props are due, you know. Right. So, you, my friend, are a governor. We want you as a provost. You're also a governor, but we can't give you a job, obviously. You're technically married. You can remarry. Why not? We will marry preferably someone a bit younger. Guntram. And Gardinus, we're just banking our money at the moment.
Commander.
I'm pretty sure we'll defend that, right? Kiev I'm a bit more worried about. 3 more turns till that's on side. And then here, see, technically this army really does need to withdraw this way, but it's not an option at all. I don't really want to do this, but it kind of feels necessary. There we go. You know, it's funny, one of our highest ever viewed streams without a raid or anything was the first time we played the 1212 mod. I think we had like an average of like 78 views or something. No, oh, they're going to go for Kiev, aren't they? Bastards. They're going to bypass us and go retake their capital. Well, at least it looks like that's what they're trying to do. So, technically, we can disband you and save the money. I don't want to do that, but it's what we kind of need to do. And then in here, we're going to... There's no point in converting, it's the same cost, isn't it? So let's destroy, repair. We'll definitely convert that. And we can't convert this. Can we do it? No, we can't. So we need to convert that. Right, Chernigov is not happy. We come back. Oh. Our garrison here's helping. Oh shit, okay. There's 2 cavalry. I can't take them. Every turn we can buy here is what we need, basically. So Chernigov. Wait, we can release a buffer state here. How's that? Makes sense of that. I am going to wait 1 more turn and we are going to dismantle that. Dismantle that. And that'll do. Then we're going to release a buffer state there. Okay. Take it. I'm very tempted to keep Kiev. I really am. Due to unpredictable nature. Yeah, I mean we've had excessive wars with Sweden, like excessive. It's actually been very frustrating. We don't have any glassware currently, although silver's always good. So let's build that here. We're kind of hitching ourselves here, I guess. What we can do though is put you there, and then put you in there. And that way they're definitely not going to take this, and then you can kind of drag us in if they attack us. Right, there we go. A new unassigned skill. You are a governor, my friend. We need cunning. We need tax. That tax increase thing is probably one of the most vital, I would say. By the way, guys, if any of you are on Twitch, oh my god, they're coming. They have sailed all of the way here. So they're going to probably attack Riga now. They can't make this up. Where's this army came from? Doesn't matter. We're going to release that as a buffer. Whatever that does. Kind of cool roleplay though, I feel. We've taken the city. We've sort of emptied it of all its worldly possessions. We've not demolished it, but it's not in a good way. We're going to release a buffer state. The faction Grand King of Chernigov. Okay, let's try it. So they're now our vassal. Hopefully they're Christian like we are. Oh, they're...
Your people's reputation goes before you. Find a welcome here and
that is frustrating. How much will they pay us? Not 1800. Maybe 800. Probably 800. Maybe 600 or so. Anyway, that's really good for us. Like, really, really good. So now they are sort of oh shit, they're massive. What? How did they get so big? What? Are they at war with them, I wonder? They are. They're definitely going to get destroyed. Like, definitely going to get destroyed. So we've bought ourselves like a turn there, basically. That's how I'd look at that. You guys are now fine. And then what we're going to do is hit these guys here. They're going to run away. And then we're going to chase them down and try and use our man here as the... Oh, they've kind of retreated. That's awkward. That's very awkward. So, of course, yeah. What they called her here. Jacob, how are you, mate? Welcome back. I mean, are we having a great stream? Sometimes it's hard to tell. But we're here and we're trying, right? So, Kiev needs 2 turns and it's going to have an actual garrison. A little bit of me feels like we do want to upgrade the garrison here. Could also be cool to get some Templar knights and whatnot, though. And that's kind of good all around. 6k though is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Noble Demence is honestly not bad. Library. Tavern. Huh. It's not straightforward. It's a great feature. You can release. Yeah, I mean, we just released that. I mean, they're going to get absolutely decimated, but you know, I'd say so. Oh well, that's news to my ears. Positively. Right, we can send you as a sort of scout. We're going to go to the border. I don't want to chase them. We're just going to get so much attrition. I guess the problem is they're also going to definitely come back, though. Which is a bit of a pain. So for me to attack them, we need to move to here, which would take half of our movement. We would take attrition. I think we might need to do this, though, to get rid of them. Or the revolt's going to grow and grow in strength. Oh my god, we're too far away. You idiot, Kyle. How close do we need to get? Like here? Tell me you can still attack. Good. Right. Revolt's gone. Blind, you better not be saying things like Lurkers Unite, because that suggests to me that there could be like a Lurkers Union you're trying to gather. You know how I feel about unionising. Right? Right, he's leveled up, which isn't a bad thing. He is apparently a general. But I would much prefer, quite honestly, if he was a governor. But I guess we've kind of committed here. So he's going to head back here and take over the governorship of Kiev. Which in one turn is going to be fully functional. Not a bad thing. So we do need to be careful because they're definitely coming. We could chuck another governor out, worst case. I kind of feel like here we want to build the lepers thing. What's it called? Lepro, whatever it is, for the squalor minus. So I think we'll do that. Here we do have growth, like a lot of growth actually. Maybe we should upgrade that. Why not? And then here I kind of feel like we want money. What does the blacksmith eventually do? Bonuses to units is always pretty great actually, but we want money. Manufacture goods. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for that. Watermill. Right. Could also upgrade this, but honestly the finances aren't great in it. Got our main army in Kiev. Increase slots. What does that do? Run executable to increase hardcore building slot limit. In order to increase the hardcore UI limit of 6 to 10. Execute a file that increases the hardcore merit. What? No thanks. It's already talked me out of doing it with how scary that looked. Now, you have, like, no army, really. They're definitely going to get destroyed. We need to retake Vilnius. We actually kind of need a second army now. Like, we do. We don't have the money. And we know trhe are coming from that direction, so... It's really cool just now, guys. We're really enjoying ourselves. What can we say? What shenanigans are afoot? Here they come. Here they come. Now, where are they going to attack us? Riga is my hope, which I feel like we could try and defend, but I also won't hold my breath.
How would you like your defeat commemorated?
Cool, guys.
An arch? Or a nice column? Or by the wailing of your enslaved people?
Cool. Another random Catholic coming to... oh, they're almost bordering us. Pretty cool. Oh, they've got an army. Oh, excellent. This is going to be cool. Sweet. Now, the big question is... I kind of want to piece these guys now, but I really want Vilnius back before we do that. So, we have a garrison here now. It's not great, but we have a garrison. You guys are able to march. I don't think this army is too much of a threat. They're one turn from here. Oh yeah, we need to go here. We're going to have to force march too. Now, you should be fine to go in here. Public order here is very good. I'm tempted to destroy this and build like something that enhances the garrison here. So many turns for it off though. Oh, I'll tell you, some meaty bullshit going on there. Oh, okay. Man, no one wants that daughter of ours. Okay, we will take some money for the inconvenience if you declare a war. I'd rather fight them than get nothing. Like, literally I would. So let's go for 600. Sweet. That's one travesty sort of workaround. These guys want some blood. That's fine. Okay, so one enemy army has been taken out. I don't know what this army is going to be like. Probably not terrible. Reasonably experienced commander. Can they get here? They can get here in one turn. Okay. So they're going to take one. They're going to be at least one turn to invest in a siege there. We can get a turn's worth of extra replenishment by not going in, and then we can always attack them in the field, which I kind of fancy our chances at, if I'm honest. Right. I am worrying about here. This is my current worry zone. We could upgrade that, but it seems like a pretty large investment for something that we're not guaranteed return on just now anyway. Now they actually really like us, so that's kind of cool. Sweden also like us.
In the name of the state, welcome.
Do you wanna? Oh wow, they will. Well, I feel at this point we're pretty much hitching our. Wow. Okay. This is very valuable money here. Sweet. Sweden. Oh, he's called Dan.
Your words will find an attentive audience.
I don't trust him enough to do that. And he's still unreliable. Papal States, what's going on with you lads? Nope, they don't want to. Venice?
Welcome.
I wonder, has anyone played Venice? What are they like for a campaign? Sounds interesting in my head. Now, they were really happy to piece us there, so would they do anything else? I guess not. Cool. Well, not how it started, Blind. I don't know if you remember, but we were at war with them for numerous... I cannot believe these guys have almost sailed across, like, the known world to turn around at the last minute like, it's okay guys, we cool. Right, let's end turn. So a large part of what we're about to do is going to involve countering what the enemy are going to do, basically. Let's get some research there. Now, cunning, do we want that? Yes, we do. So let's go for one cunning there and an extra cunning there. Should give us a bit of public order. Right. Let's go. Blind, it's a nice use of the Back to the Future meme. I like it. Well, I guess you kids aren't ready for that one yet. You folks aren't ready, but your kids are going to love it. Oh, we're going back to Gdansk. Right. That's a bit of a dilemma, actually. Right, so here we need to build something that's going to enhance our garrison. So it's a town barracks, I think. Because this is definitely going to end up being on our front line. So here, we are taxing this, right? Yes, we are. Yep, Christianity is on the rise. So you guys, I reckon we are going to come up here as far as we can so that we can still march. So if we attack there, we're literally going sort of route 1 to there. We're going to take attrition on the march, but we'll be closer to Vilnius. We retake that. I would piece Kiev. Oh, they're going to take that. Are they? Yeah, they are. Are they? We'll see. Probably are. But we'll see. Again, do you guys really want to catch hands?
Do not waste time.
Guess they do. Would they peace out of curiosity? They won't yet. Okay. They are massive. I did not realise how large, like a land demesne they hold. It's very large. And trhe is... I cannot believe they've marched like 1,000 miles to just march back when they saw like the enemy up here. Like, we should run. I am a little bit tempted just to recruit some units in here. They're coming back. We're going to have to go back and meet them. Let's just check this. How many turns are they away? So they could be there. So this is annoying. Christine died. So I really want to go and hit that, but we do that next turn. Maybe 2 turns back. They're going to be a turn to attack it, and then we'll be a turn to siege that. So I think we have to come back here and possibly wait. I don't care. Let's go.
I want hourly patrols.
Right.
Ready for battle.
Okay. Right, and then here we need what? One more turn.
Commander.
One more turn. I'm fairly confident we'll defend this for what they're sending at us, though. I really am. And they are probably going to lose here. Balance of power is just sitting kind of pretty. You're a man. You're a governor, so we can move you up to Baron. Baron of the Exchequer. So they're both in Sweden. You're a marshal. You're a governor. You've not got any positions on me. You're a provost. You're a general. And you're just a statesman, Michael. And then all occupied. Right. So we need to counter these guys, and then we kind of need to prepare actual units here for scrap. I think we need to just get more spears. They're cheap, cheerful. We've got 5k in the bank. We can actually afford it. Now, I think we might need to go and fight this army in the field. Otherwise, I think they are going to be incredibly problematic. Denmark's been a pain in the hoop by just sailing around. It's kind of weird that I really didn't think at any point in this campaign we'd be rooting for Sweden, but we're so intermarried and interlocked with them that we genuinely are. Now, it's good they've not attacked us, because that now means we have an enhanced garrison in Kiev. They are once again retreating, which is interesting. I don't know what to do there. Faction destroyed. That's not so good. Not for us anyway. And then here, what's our garrison looking like now? That is a lot prettier looking, isn't it? A lot prettier looking. We've got 2 extra units here as well. Yeah, they're going to be fine. Political obstruction. We will use political favours. Okay,
Commander.
So, 2 turns away. 2 turns away. Shit, food shortage here, really? The other thing we could do is build this to get an extra garrison. It's only 1. But it's 6 grand. It would literally bankrupt us for it. The town barracks we could upgrade. Get a single extra unit. It'll cost us quite a bit for one. I don't know if that's worth it. An extra 200 minus 5 food. Yeah, I don't think that's particularly worth it. Yeah, beyond the point, it's just not. It's diminishing return. Diminishing. Deb, how you doing? Sorry if I missed your message there. I know I've not been the most swift to respond. This place is actually doing pretty well. I am not too concerned about Kiev anymore. This army's annoying me. I'm going to make the call to go halfway here.
At your command.
Take the attrition and see what they do. If they come back, we might have to chase them down. I do spend money here as a stupid. Upgrade our priory. Okay. Again, I'm gonna check if absolute morbid curiosity. They don't want peace, that's fine, right. Let's see what they do. What kind of garrison. I did notice it upgrades the towers by 5, 10, 15 and 20%, but it seems like a very much diminishing return. Vin, how you doing? And as far as I'm aware, question mark? Right, they're doing nothing other than raiding their former capital, which seems very counterintuitive. And these guys are coming back and have a second army that is now somewhat accompanying.
Hunger for battle. Ready for battle.
Man, we're going to need to do one more playthrough of this, I think. Kind of feeling that way. So we either withdraw and help defend against 1.5 stacks that don't look terrible actually, or we push and retake Vilnius and then try and push for peace with you guys who are massive. They're on the strength rank. We're technically stronger than them. I don't entirely follow that logic. How does this look? Oh, their attrition's not as throughout as I thought. Just pull back here. The attack is the same. We've got reinforcements. Let's see. What does that mean? Trees and skill generals, which are copy pasty vanilla. Again, I can't really comment because I'm not sure how much sort of freedom etc. they had Vin, but yeah. Oh, come on, we need one tower and this place is done. How frustrating. How frustrating. Then here, we just need to hold out. We need to buy time. Michael, you're going in, son. God wills it. Mercenaries, there are none. If we get some spearmen, that would be great. You guys are trying to draw them out. This is fine. Right. Retake Vilnius, that's great. Dina, we can always hit again. There you go, Vin. We've got an answer from Crash Hitman. Or Crash Hitman. Or Crashy Man. Either or. Now, are they going to siege it? I would be very surprised if they don't. I would feel very lucky if they don't. And they're going to siege it. God damn it. God damn it. We're going to have to pull our army back from Vilnius. Either that or retake Vilnius and then... Oh. Occupy, please.
We hunger
Can we just move? Would have been incredible if we could have. And they have converted stuff. Not all of it though. Stream. Wow, that's great. Now you guys can't march here. Oh no, the governor's our faction leader. What can we do here? You guys could technically ride north. No, you can't make that, could you? No, you can't make that. Right, back in here then. What's annoying is they take that, they're going to sort of split us in half. Which is probably the most annoying part. So you guys are now pinned. They've sieged here. I don't really want to lose our faction leader of only 35. So I think I'm going to unassign him. Mostly to protect him. Wait, is that the wrong one? That's the right one. So Lithuania we need one. We have no family members. Egbert is a rider, taskmaster. Alloy. Let's go for Eckhard. And that's probably doomed. Right, we're retaking Vilnius, that's what matters. We're still doing the weird trading thing. So that's cool. And yeah, they broke they converted my stream and broke it. There's an ocean deep as a puddle. You're not wrong, Vin. I mean, it's funny, Crash was literally talking earlier, I was talking about how we kept getting, like, war declared on us by, like, random Catholics that made no sense. I think I need to fight this. Nah, I want to, but I'm not gonna. It's a waste of time. We're unfortunately giving up this city to retake Vilnius, which isn't ideal. We killed one unit and did almost no damage. Definitely could have probably, yeah, I could have done more than 500 kills if we'd done it, I think. So we just lost Michael, and then you are taking massive attrition, so we are going to, oh no, they didn't. Bastards. We're going to move as far as we can, we're going to try and hit this, I think. Our food and whatnot is absolutely dead. And you know what? Oh, we can't raid. That's annoying. Public orders down. Our stream. Blind is right. We destroyed our stream. Now I think we are going to have to unfortunately put our tax up for a turn. Oh wow, it's really low. It's actually lower than it. That's where it should have been. We need to upgrade this for food. Wheat fields it is. And that should hopefully help. I kind of want these guys to come and try and have a go. I really do. Right, he was killed in battle, unfortunately. Famine. Ouch. Well, there's not too much more going on, so we'll end turn. See what happens. The Catholic is quite annoying. They're supposed to help it. Makes sense, but should be fixed by the main team. Yeah, I mean, Denmark and Sweden fighting is fine. I think that historically that's just what they did. But like random Italian and German and French, like just declaring war on me for, as far as I can tell, no reason. Not here for it. I am not here for it. Now it's still winter, so I don't really want to take too much attrition. I'll take a little bit, I accept that.
Would that I were as swift as the angels. You have further orders?
That's fine. Do we siege it? Let's wait. Wait, no.
Burn everything you can't steal.
Actually, let's just do that.
May as well get comfy, men.
Right, they're not actually too happy here, which isn't great. Just get a city square just now. You guys are taking attrition here, which is not so great.
Ready for orders.
Back in here then.
I want hourly patrols.
Tempted to get rid of them just now. What a lot of stuff going on here. Still have a famine. Famine. Assassinate the character. We have no means of recruiting assassins, but sure. No bother.
Ready for orders.
Guntram, our governor. We're going to take an tax here. And we can still assign one, which honestly we probably should. Matis can take over Lithuania for now. Still assign a bad boy. Public order for a drop in tax. Right, food. We need food. So we really do need to retake our previous settlement. I am going to try and pursue some sort of peace with Kiev just now because I'm fairly happy with how we sit.
An offer of peace from us should not be
There we
scorned.
go.
Now,
That's
what say
moderate.
you?
Them wanting 300. Trade? Non-aggression? No. That's okay. That's okay. That's just bought peace to our east and we can now I mean, we can try and take Gdansk now. Bastards are going for Riga. Technically a good thing for us, but there's no way I peace you. You guys are going down. The funky town. 100% there. Right, Vilnius is very slowly replenishing, but we're okay. Here, have a garrison? Not really.
None will escape.
Right, that's going to be ours. They're going to push and hit Riga, which is going to be a very interesting fight. It's damaged though. Shit. I don't know if we can win that. Oh man, losing our capital would be incredibly rough. Incredibly rough. We can't even really afford to put a governor in. We need an extra like 8 coin. Sweden, you guys want to marry someone
Be
again?
welcome. I listen and speak for my people in our dealings today.
Would you guys just give us 8? Cool if you did. Oh, what bros. Absolute broskies. Right, Taskmaster, Merchant. I guess it's Taskmaster then. Eckhard. Let's go, big man.
Ready for battle.
Right, there we go, he's in. He's taking attrition, that's really cool. You guys are going to retake this. That's good.
Laying siege to the
Then
settlement.
otherwise I think we're doing okay. Right, we take them out, we rally back up towards Riga, and then hopefully we can be there in time. I think if we lose Riga, that's like a collapse of the campaign, honestly. At least it feels that way. They're coming. Oh dear. A peace treaty with you guys. Absolutely not, sorry. We are taking this back, baby. Back in our hands, my friends. No way I'm fighting it. This one's getting occupied. Hopefully they've not converted buildings. Mum and Pomeranian. Hello, Mom. Let's occupy, please.
Ready for battle.
Gabdinas is back and they converted our fields. That's very annoying. And wow, okay, that's because we've lost our capital, isn't it? And you guys can't march, so this is kind of huge. They're taking attrition though. Man, I'm kind of tired and want to go to bed, but I also don't want to do another full stream in this. I kind of want to start something new. So I think we're going to end up fighting like a massive battle at Riga. We'd also peace you guys now if you want. Let them wander around.
Do not attempt to sweeten.
Yeah, they're not going to do that, are they?
Ready for orders.
Right. You guys, we can technically get rid of you and save a bit of money. Which isn't a bad thing. And then I think the game's going to squeeze us financially to get rid of some of these units. Which is a bit poo. You guys can't move, can you? No. Yeah, I don't think it's going to let us end turn here. It's almost even. If they take one more turn of attrition though, that could be very interesting for us. The Danish Pretenders. Wait, what? What? They like us.
As requested, I give ear to your just and undoubtedly noble requests.
Okay. Okay, just a random revolt. That's interesting, I guess.
At your command.
And it's not going to let us, right? You're on the verge of bankruptcy. Sure am. I think if we do this, we get rid of like 2 units. Maybe squeeze an extra turn. See if they join wars. Oh yeah, not a bad idea actually.
You will find me a willing and attentive audience for
Join
your
the war
speech.
against the
Give tongue to your
Bavarians.
words, and I will answer.
And non-aggression. It's a no, but for the record, I like your thinking. I think that's going to be us if we get rid of like 1 unit of these guys or something like that. Tempted to get rid of the crossbows, have genuinely not been that great. We've bought 1 more extra turn financially. We'll see how that plays out. Was that Venice on our border? No way. No. The question is, are they going to attack Riga this turn? No, they're not. That's probably... wait, can they? This is interesting. This here. Because I think we need 1 more turn for the garrison. Yep, so we're going to have to fight them. They're going to run away. I'm not chasing them. We need to get the army up here.
Advance.
We really need to get the army up here. So we bought 1 more turn there. Vilnius, are you replenished? Nope, not at all. Famine, cool. Rebellion imminent in Lithuania. And again, the problem is we can't really afford to put the taxes down. At all. They're not taking attrition now. How many turns we got? 6 turns, that's good for us. Right, what are we doing now? The city's, oh, here's Gus coming. Give me the fright of my life. Do you guys want any deals now? Would you give me like 300? How about 100? We're begging, so roleplay. We're very poor. Denmark's still trading with us.
I trust.
Not trade access, no. Poland, do you guys wanna...
As always, a welcoming host.
We've done a lot of protecting locally, even if you want to give us like 100. How's that?
There is profit for all.
Trade agreement's fine with me. Should hopefully affect our income. Sicily, do you guys wanna blow up? Oh my god, trade's happening. New factions. Ah.
In the name of the state.
England.
Speak as a friend or as an enemy.
Okay, they all hate us. That's fine. Kingdom of Castile.
For my people's part, well.
Okay, they're saying no. Crown of Aragon.
My salutations and.
Okay, they're still saying no. England said no. Flanders.
Welcome, worthy
Blind,
guest.
don't let me down, broski. Has this changed anything? Nope. Okay. HRE, I've not really tried them in a while. Bologna.
The day's greetings to you.
Okay. See, I would assume someone like Venice and Pisa would be pretty keen here.
My salutations and the good wishes.
Nice. We Pisas?
Speak your terms.
Nope. What if these guys would trade after a minor
I trust you bring words that
misunderstanding? You guys really want to keep fighting? Income? Oh, still -5. Damn. There's a bit of attrition going on here. You guys are fine. So we're going to have to do some thinning out of the money just now, fortunately. You guys are expensive. We get rid of them, or that's just break it even. That's simple. Wait, Venice has territory nearby. Does it? I wasn't even paying attention. Jesus! The strength ranks too, so who's the... We don't know number one. England is 3, that means the one. Sag. Right, we've managed to somewhat balance the cash. Our army's heading back north. We've taken Gardinus again. Doesn't look great. We can't financially appoint a governor. Well, it's been an interesting end. The Byzantines. Oh yeah, I wonder who holds Constantinople. Not even checked. Could be worth checking, honestly. Little Will snoring. That region that have minus food, you can maybe stop the famine, but at cost to income. Yeah, we're either choosing to have... Okay, this is possibly one of the most definitive battles of this playthrough, and it looks awful. Here we go. Oh, if we lose our capital, this is a loss, right? I don't think you can count this a campaign win if we lose this. The only thing I'm thinking is they do have a lot of skirmish units here, which hopefully is something we can use to our advantage. Their cavalry's quite damaged, at least the lighter units are. If we can take out the general... we're outnumbered 2 to 1 here though. This is such a cool citadel up here. Wow. Right, so they're coming from here. 2 spikes, which are actually very useful. So let's get one of them here, and then the other one here. So if they come this way, they're in trouble. Right. Shit, they've got decent towers. There's no point in us here challenging for the walls. Literally no point. That'll do it. And then there we go. Yeah, I see literally no point in us challenging for the walls. With 3 units of cavalry, they're probably going to be the most pivotal part of this. So, barricade wise, where do we want it? We put one there and they can't come from behind us. It's one less side we need to manage. They're probably not going to come from that side. 4 cavalry, 3 skirmishers, 2 spears. If we do this, we can slow them down. Probably do some decent fire to them as well, I imagine. We do this. We've got a tower here, so we protect the tower. Just going to continue firing at them. So maybe we do this. Maybe we do this here, and then that, and then these guys can hopefully fire over. Right, they can fire over there. Yeah, should be able to anyway. Cavalry's here ready to do some damage, some hitting. And we'll see how that plays out. We've got some spears here ready to step up. 3 units of skirmishers that are sort of floating. The genuine, the baseline plan here is do as much damage as we can. That's like our backup. Like, this is what we want. So what's our most important kill here? Pole arms would be good to kill, honestly. %damage. I think we're going to get the hits in time, and they all need to be hitting. We can't afford to miss. That was a good hit. We need 2 more hits, I think. Maybe one if we're lucky. It's now getting out of the angle of us being likely to hit. Let's press play and go for... No, we're not going to pull that off, are we? Let's go explosive, and we will fire at you guys. Yep. Right, here we go. You guys are on heavy shot. We've got the reload. Should we need it? And the plan's going to be to put you guys here, pull them back, have them side shooting. Have us here ready to go. We're going to pop them there, and then hopefully when these guys come the ball, we're going to hit and run. Here we go. Right, you guys getting our shot out here, I hope. Fire at them if you want point blank, that'd be cool. No? Alright then. Oh no, we've got one round off. We get a nice hit. Actually not bad. Again, what we want is like these guys coming up. I wanted to be rush out. I've got wrong cavalry traps here. They'd literally give them free kills for like no reason. Boys here are firing, which is good.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
That'll be the catapult, is fine. Nice damage going out, good. Let's get a quick reload, do as many rounds out as we can. Our towers are going to do some work. So, the official count is that we are outnumbered basically 2 to 1. Not quite, but damn close. And then here, what we really want is to charge these lads. But to do so, we need to take out these lads, which I don't think we can do. Well, let's go probe them and piss them off. There's also spike traps, so yeah, we're not doing that. Oh dear. These guys are almost right then. That's not a bad thing. They're medium. I think we want to definitely focus the pole swords. I will be devastated if we lose Riga. Oh no, what are you doing, boys? No. Go for standard shot here. We've got really nice damage going in now whilst they smash into the barricade. We need to be careful that they don't catch our boys here. Again, display the bloody health of this thing to me instead of whatever. Like, I can't see a thing here. How am I meant to tell? Anyone any ideas? How can I tell this? Oh. 40% right, we're fine to keep firing them out there. Almost taken one unit out. I think we need to change our focus so you lads can hit them just now. In fact, both of you can hit them. Good. Cavalry. If I see any opportunity here to probe, like, see these guys, if I could hit them. Sure, I might just go neutralise the gate, just to piss them off. Like, no other possible reason. Men are broken. Ah, shit. What's the health at? 83, yeah, that's been bad. Right, run. 90, let's go. Come on, boys, go. Skirmishers here. Skirmish unit behind these lads if we can. Run. Don't be dicks. Don't be dicks. Run. Right, cavalry. Oh no. He sure is. Run. I'll try and isolate some of them. We kill the general, that could be a wild card here. Wait a minute, you go there. You go here. You're gonna run. So you guys are gonna get information. Get this Christmas tree ready. We've actually managed to get away here, but it doesn't look pretty. So what we really want is you guys facing that. There we go. Right, you going there. Over here we need to get into this. Oh, they didn't get information, did they? God damn it. You lads and you lads fire at them, please. They breaking? No, they're not. They're not at all. Yeah, I think it's going to be a loss. And if this had been a loss, I would put this campaign down as an actual loss. But it's a great way for us to have reacquainted ourselves with the game again. Do some of this. We kill the general here. Just a wee wild card. If you think about it. Bit of morale shock. You boys are actually holding here, so we're going to pull these guys around because honestly we really need them. Are you lads even firing now? Spears are doing fine, you lads are doing a bit of damage. Right here we'd really need this general to go down. And he's not lost a single man. So I think we're done. I think this is going to be... it.
Our men run from the enemy.
Where?
This is shameful.
Oh, cool. Love that. You lads go there, you lads go there. Hopefully just fire well right back over here. Spears are still there if we need them. They've lost like no one. You know what? Let's move our spears here and see if we can get them involved. Kind of slow moving cavalry battle here, isn't it? God, what is it? That's just slaughtering us here. Can you lads move to the front? What's annoying is we've actually not done too bad here so far. The problem we're going to have is they just have so many units that are just better than us. Where? Not you lads, so that's good. It's taken 4 losses. So you lads pulling back here. You lads can not get into formation, but we can charge some spearmen in. This doesn't seem like a bad thing. You lads, we're going to try and sort of somewhat creep you around and then get some more power and strength in from the other side. Let's get you around here. Spears, it'd be really nice if you started doing some work on Markward. Is that his name? Markward. I'm gonna go. Gonna try and run around the back here and hit these guys. Take out a crossbow unit. This is gonna collapse, though, isn't it? Calm down now. Is it worth us going that way? Absolutely not. Even their crossbows are standing up really well to us. Be nice to get another rally, I was just thinking. It's just taking no casualties. Gonna pull back and try and rear charge again. I don't actually mean rear charge, I mean recharge. Right, can you boys come in? I did not want you to go in there. I wanted you to hit them. Here we are. Annoyingly, I think their morale was triggering there, which is frustrating. Hoping these crossbowmen are about to break permanently. These guys are getting slaughtered though. Absolutely slaughtered. These guys are kind of spread between. This isn't going to happen. Always just fire. That's all I need.
The men are broken and running like tigers.
Yep.
Our general is dead.
Well, there's a lot going on there very quickly, isn't there? Well, it's hard to tell if we've done better than the sort of real life Teutonic Order did or not. I feel like we've definitely entered some. We've definitely left some more challenging. We've challenged the parameters of the map more. Yeah, I mean this cavalry contingent, I definitely wasn't an even fight. It was still in their favour, but he's very much impressed me. He's held up 2 cavalry and spears that were pretty much engaged on solo. If I was a nobleman and I had an untimely demise coming, I would absolutely wholeheartedly run into some peasants with crossbows to just make myself feel better. God, what is it?
Enemy units have returned to the battle. The men are broken and running
Well,
for their lives.
that's a very disappointing loss. I think we have definitely bloodied them. I think the problem would be that they would they would. What do you think they'll make me a vassal? That would be funny. Yeah, losing Riga to me is like a GG. I've taken it. Sad. And you're thinking. Adding insult to injury here. So the only advantage we have is, can you guys get up here in one turn? No, you can't. God damn it. But we could attack. We could attack Gdansk and reverse this, which would be so funny to do. We just lost all our trade as well. This is kind of funny, but not really. Would have been cool if these guys would help us. Right, Danish pretenders?
You will find me a willing and attentive audience for your speech. Give tongue to your words, and I will answer.
There's nothing I can offer them here. They're not gonna. They're pretty much, we've got revolts coming in everywhere. The only place that's happy is Kiev. That is it. We're on the verge here. Look at this. Well, I'm happy. I know we've lost here technically, but I'm happy with how this went. I feel good that we have reacquainted ourselves with this mod. My genuine plan for anyone who's enjoyed watching this is to play another campaign of this just starting next week. We're just going to go straight back in and we're going to start a new campaign. And I'm thinking, let's go back to the main menu and have a look. I'm thinking we might do a Reconquista. It's not an area of the map I've ever played. And a few folks, well, Crash said that there's an El Cid, which would be really cool to do. If anyone has enjoyed what they've seen, there is a link to our YouTube channel where everything is streamed and we're VOD'd up. Now, what does... I'm assuming, is he with Castile or something? No, definitely not. I mean, I know he fought for a few sides, so... Oh, Croatia's in. Yeah, I mean, there's loads and loads of loads and loads of nations. Wow. Raymond Toulouse. William. Plays the Swiss. Alfonso. That is a pretty cool looking unit model. Although I'm just not sure that ties in. Anyway, so yeah, I think if anyone is interested in the YouTube channel, there's a link there. And if you're watching on YouTube and you think, oh, this has been cool, link to Twitch channel. They're all sort of counterintuitive and tied together. Or no, co-intuitive. They're not counter. But yeah, I'm thinking we either do like Castile. Duchy of Austria is interesting. Maybe like Castile or Aragon or something. We'll see. Anyway, guys, really appreciate everyone that's tuned in for this. It has been a genuine pleasure to stream it and play a game that we sort of played when we started streaming. So if you have been watching on YouTube, appreciate you guys. We'll be back next week with another playthrough of this. I think we're going to Reconquista and try and use our holy ways to the best of our abilities. But guys, take it easy, have a good one, and we will hopefully, my friends, see you in the next one.